There's one thing in your skincare routine that you may not even know you're missing, yet it is a crucial part that I get all my clients on, that I myself use. What is that? Stay tuned. That's coming up next. Welcome back. Christine Byer here, licensed esthetician for 22 years. And on this channel, we talk about your skincare journey because it's never one thing that makes your face look better. It's a whole combination of things, including massage, multitasking products, and devices. And so we're going to be talking about number 2 of that, and that is multitasking products and ampoules. So ampoules is sort of a Korean term that came along, and ampoules are basically super powered serums, right? So we've heard, okay, we need a moisturizer, we need sunscreen, cleanser, maybe an exfoliant. Yes, an exfoliant. And what else do we need? A serum. The girls out west say serum. A serum. We need a serum, right? But what if that's not cutting it? What if we want something more? Then we move on to ampoules. Ampoules are known, back in the day when I would get ampoules and use them in my treatment room, they would be in these little glass vials that you had to break to use in the treatment room. These delivery systems are a little easier on the consumer. So basically, these are supercharged serums. And so if you look at an ampoule, you will see that it's not all water. It's basically all a whole bunch of hyaluronic acid or a whole bunch of skincare ingredients that your skin needs, and in high volumes. So, for example, the newest rejuvenating ampoule, this is from Dr. Estee. All these products are from Dr. Estee. There are actually 2 more of Vita C and the MGF. And I use all of these. I love to sort of rotate through my ampoules because then I know I'm getting the most powerful treatment every time I put them on my skin. I'm not just sort of going through the motions. I'm getting almost a facial-like experience with the amount of nutrition I'm putting on my skin every time I wash my face and do my skincare routine. Certain ampoules do certain things. This really has a lot of Korean influence in it because they started talking about ampoules, I don't know how long ago, but they're very popular in Korea. This one, for example, we just brought on. It's the rejuvenating ampoule, and I put this on my face, but I love to put it on my psoriasis. You might see that that's better because I've been putting this on there ever since I made the video last week about how this helps my psoriasis. But this is not just for psoriasis. This is for good old anti-aging as well. 2 weeks ago, I had been traveling. I went to high altitude, so there's less oxygen. And I just noticed everything was red. Like my psoriasis was red, my face felt red, everything was red. And I drank a little bit. We were, having fun. It was a live event for a group that I'm in, Esthetician coaching. Anyway, I used this when I got back. I had it with me. Did I remember to use it when I was there? I bring way too many products with me when I go on this wasn't a vacation, this was a business trip. But I bring way too many products with me. I always carry on bag, and it is so full and so heavy because I have so many. They're all under 3 ounces, but I have so many products. But anyway, you start to see that this looks so much better. This is such rejuvenating and nourishing ampoule, and it packs a ton of active ingredients in every drop. So that's the difference between serums and ampoules. They're really going to give you just a more bang for your buck for every application. It's like what we put on here in the treatment room to our clients. That it's so funny. Everything that I do in my treatment room is coming out into the home studio where you're using these at home to get the greatest effect, because who wants to just slap a bunch of stuff on their face that doesn't really work? You want stuff that works. But I get the question all the time, what is an ampoule? Which ampoule do I need? So I would say if you're wanting to work on pigmentation, Dr. Estee's Vita C ampoule, it's almost like a multivitamin for the skin, packed with hydration. The Vita C, love that. If you suffer from acne or very sensitive skin, Azaline ampoule is wonderful. And these all have goat's milk extract. They have, like this one, for example, the Hyal. This is 5 different weights of hyaluronic acid. So if your skin is just parched, you live in the desert, this is wonderful for for it. And ampules work in a slightly different way. They're applied. Some ampules are applied in a different way than serums. So the way I like to do this, see, I'm gonna cut my finger over the weekend. I like to apply 1 or 2 drops, and then I'll go in. You spread it a little bit, but I like to pat it in. This is a very Korean way of applying products. Pat, 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 pat. And it feels good. Brings a little circulation. This is almost called tapotement, which is a type of massage we do. I don't do it very much because I'm doing all facial contouring massage in my treatment room because I'm trying to really change things. Although tapotement is nice. It's like, you know, it brings circulation to the very tippy top of the skin, helps products absorb. You know, as we get older, what happens is we lose not just regular circulation, but with that microcirculation. So that circulation to the tippy top of the skin, that starts to recede a little bit. Circulation in general slows down. This happens over the decades. And so when we do little treatments like that, and when you use your Anma or gua sha tool, and people are like, what's this gonna do? This is releasing fascia, and fascia is like this 3D spider web throughout the entire body. Fascia is restricted. We're not gonna get the hyaluronic acid and the rejuvenating properties that we could get otherwise. And so bringing up fresh blood, stripping away adhesions and tight fascia or fascia that's just accumulated a lot of tangles in it, it just doesn't carry and transport in nutrients and carry away toxins the way a nice supple massaged out skin will do. That's how we would apply. That's how it's sort of different from a serum. I feel like serums sort of go straight into the skin. These are so hydrating. It's almost like you can rub a little bit, but you do want to pat. You want to pat and get that nice even application, get a little blood flow going. And that's just, it's such a Korean way of applying a ampule. I love it. So what else? The EGF, which is a bestseller. It contains snail mucin filtrate and 9 different peptides. It's very anti-aging. It's very hydrating. It's super powered. All of these are up there in levels of regeneration as, say, for example, neogenesis, maybe the booster. It's going to be up there. Depending on what your skin needs, we can adjust. If you want some brightening, you can do the Vita C. If you want overall anti-aging and sort of deeper hydration, you can do the rejuvenating ampule. If you live in the desert and you want to do like a 7 skins, which is the Korean way of, they'll wash their face, do a little exfoliation, and then force in 7 different serums, or usually not serums, but essences. But it's great to do this because then you wake up and you look like you've had a facial. Actually, the night before, you look like you've had a facial. When you first do it, you look amazing. So it's basically water bombing the face until it can't absorb anymore. And so not water, but bombing the face with hydration until it just can't hold anymore. And that is called 7 skins. I've talked about this on my channel before, but it's a fantastic way, just sort of resetting the moisture balance in the skin, especially if you just recently got a sunburn or the wind's been blowing and you're out in the desert. Yeah, so this is wonderful, wonderful. So depending on what your skin needs, ampules are super powered serums to get you to your skincare goals faster. We've brought a lot of ampules on recently in the last year or two that I am just adoring for my summer skincare routine. So there you have it. If you ever wondered what the difference between a serum and an ampule is, now you know. Ampules are like super powered serums, and ampules would be put on right after you cleanse. I think the only exception to that would be probably neogenesis serums. I would really rather have those on first because they are so powerful. And then you would put this on next, and then you would put your Cavi or whatever moisturizer you want to put on, and your skin will look luminous and plump the whole day. Then you can put your makeup on top. It's just going to look gorgeous. You're going to be so saturated. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.